I'm like, hey, I don't hear anything.
Sergeant Major! March on the colors!
Are we in the way?
Carry colors. 5 center. Quick! March. Right wheel. Order colors.
Well, good morning, everyone. I don't think we could have picked a better morning to officially reopen the Cenotaph. So, I think this is it's a special day. It's one that's been in the making for a while, and it's nice to see it all coming to fruition here. First of all, I just wanted to say thanks to James and the Color Party, Norm for bringing us all in to start this morning's proceedings. And before we begin, I just wanted to acknowledge the ancestral land that we're standing on today. We acknowledge the lands that constitute the present day of the city of Mississauga as being part of the treaty and traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Huron-Wendat and Wyandot nations. We recognize these people and their ancestors as people who inhabited these lands since time immemorial. The city of Mississauga is home to many global Indigenous people. As a municipality, the city is actively working towards reconciliation by confronting our past and our present, providing space for Indigenous people within their territory to recognize and uphold their treaty rights and to support Indigenous people. We formally recognize the Anishinaabe origins of our name and continue to make Mississauga a safe place for all Indigenous people. So at this time, I'd like to call on Kate Dyer to come and sing our national anthem. There's Kate, and she'll be singing the national anthem and will be followed by God Save the King.
Color Party! Carry colors!
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And when there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It isn't pardoning that we are pardoned. In giving to all men let we receive, and in dying that we're born to turn around. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. God save our gracious King, long live our noble King. God save the King, send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. O Lord our God, arise, scatter his enemies and make them fall. Confound their politics, frustrate their knavish tricks. On thee our hopes we fix. God save the King. Thy choicest gifts in store, on him be pleased to pour. Long may he reign. May he defend our laws and ever give us cause to sing with heart and voice. God save the King.
Order!
amazing.
Colors! Stand at east.
Wow, that was absolutely beautiful. So the park is something that's near and dear to me, and I think for everybody in the community. And it actually turns 50 years old next year, along with the city of Mississauga. Before I get into just a few things about the Cenotaph, I just wanted to also make mention that we've got a few people here that I'd like to make mention of. We have Charles Souza, Member of Parliament for Mississauga Lakeshore. And I also saw somewhere here we have Jody Robelos, who's Commissioner of Community Services, and she's been just a tireless advocate of getting things done. It's finding a way to get things done, and I just wanted to call out Commissioner Robelos because she's done a lot of great work, including help with the Cenotaph. Also, I wanted to make mention to our parks planners and our people that put all of this stuff together, because when we had started off on this initiative, it was going out to see what was important to the Legion. It was really, this is what we're doing this for, is to pay proper respect to our fallen soldiers. Our soldiers are people that serve and ones that want to come and pay their respects and tribute. So I wanted to thank the Legion and everybody involved with being very hands-on. And the result is what you see here today. So now I'll get back into what I'm scripted to say. So we've got today, the Cenotaph is used as a gathering place for Remembrance Day throughout the year for people to pay their respects, and certain anniversaries such as the Battle of Vimy Ridge on April 9th and D-Day on June 12th. I also want to take time to share some of the park's improvements with you. So this is a big part of what was happening here, was to make it a little bit more modern and accessible, but at the same time preserve the heritage and the significance of the original monument itself. So we've increased the accessibility and enhanced the space for local events and commemorative ceremonies. Some of the improvements include new walkways and upgrades to existing pathways, new benches, bike racks, an interpretive sign, better lighting, new plants, flower beds, and expands the existing plaza for events recognizing the important memorial significance of the Cenotaph. And so now, I'm all out of order here. You can tell when life is live, right? And so now I would like to call upon Steve from the Royal Canadian Legion to say some words. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Stephen, and good morning, everyone. So I'm Steve Lawrence. I'm a volunteer and an elected executive of the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 82 here in Port Credit. On behalf of our members, where our mission is certainly to support our veterans and their families, we are delighted to be witness to the revitalization of this memorial site here at Vimy Park. It ensures its continued significance while honoring the integrity and original purpose of its awe-inspiring structure. It remains a lasting testament to the courageous individuals who served our country and laid down their lives to protect our freedom. We thank the City of Mississauga for their investment in this initiative, and we thank Councillor Dasco for his ongoing support of our branch. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. And now we will call on Luann Bandiera from Army Navy Air Force.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone that had something to do with this initiative. It is a wonderful homage to our veterans and everyone who served our country. It's also, I would also like to, I also don't have a speech. I would also like to congratulate the Legion on such a wonderful memorial where we all can share great homage to our veterans. On behalf of the Army and Navy, I am saying congratulations to you all, and we look forward to marching in your parades and standing here placing our wreaths for our unit. Thank you so much, everyone, and it's an honor to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Luann. Really appreciate having both our Legion and Army Navy Air Force. We're blessed to have both within Ward 1, and so I just wanted to say thank you very much for coming today. Also, I just wanted to take, before we get into further on, a lot of the setup today and putting everything together, you think, okay, it just shows up like this, but a lot of it just, it doesn't work that way. And I really wanted to pay, just give my thanks to Laurel and the whole team that put all of this here together from the city. They did a spectacular job, I think, and if we could just give them a round of applause. Point where we're going to raise our flag officially for the first time.
Our party, attention,
we'll be raising this
carry
flag.
colors.
Until then, I don't know. Okay. Marlene, our bugler. At this point now, we are going to start off with a few things. First, we'll start off with the flash first. Thank you, Darlene. And if we could, just bow your head for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. And now, James will be back to do the lament. And now we'll have the rouse.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age will not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Thank you. And to conclude, as we say, we will remember them. The cenotaph was actually constructed in 1925 in memory of 32 Port Credit men who lost their lives during the First World War. In 1984, it was designated under the terms of the Ontario Heritage Act. And I just wanted to now conclude this with saying we couldn't have picked a better day. This is a time that please feel free to stay around, pay your condolences, look at some of the improvements that have happened here. And thank you all again very much for coming, and have a terrific day. And God bless Canada.
March off the colors!
Color party, advance, left, start. Automatic right wheel, 5 center, quick, march.
You are now officially dismissed.